Welcome everyone to another Dokkan Battle video on my channel. Today we've had the newest data download for the newest Transcendent Dokkan Campaign that will be coming, well, technically starts tomorrow, with the brand new units dropping. We've got the Golden Gogeta, as I will call this unit, and the dokkanfest Golden Gogeta, and the banner unit on the banner will be a base Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now today we'll be covering, I'll just break down the new unit. I will be going over some news that the quality of life update that we've got on Dokkan, and explain that for some people. And yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into breaking down the newest units. Now, when we got the reveal and stuff, I did a whole reaction video. I did go over pretty much everything, but I'll go over it a lot slower right now. And you know what's funny? Literally I was watching yesterday's Truth's video, the breakdown of this unit, and he was literally saying the same stuff as I was saying when we did the original reaction video, which when someone like him says the same stuff as you, I'm like, yeah, I know what the hell I'm talking about. So, which is, I'm glad I do, and it's even more of a reason for you guys to stay along with this channel and follow what I say. Now, this unit leads movie bosses and movie heroes. Now, if you saw my reaction, my original thought was, oh my god, that's actually good. But if you actually go and see what the teams are like right now, they do need a lot of help. Like, ECH and Emba being the last unit that was released is bad. You've got the Brolys, but that's not great. And then movie heroes, of course, you've got the Blues, DC Blues and stuff, but you've got Gogeta as well, the newest 10th anniversary. But the team is lacking a bit, but I'm sure it will be buffed a lot throughout this campaign. So, and in general, movie heroes and movie bosses, we always get a new movie boss and movie heroes unit that's really good in Dokkan every year. So I'm not really concerned about that. I'm not concerned about their leader skill really. It might look a bit rough right now, but it should be alright moving forward. The 220% being on transformation boost, gifted waters, and human dates is really good. Transformation boost will always be great for the main units we get every year. Every Saiyan transforming, every gifted warriors, every Vegeta ever, and in human dates is a lot of extreme class characters. So I feel like the leader skill does cover a lot of stuff. Now let's get into what I really love about this unit, the whole passive skill and the key of this unit. I genuinely believe that they might be number one. Before I get into it, they might be number one. They might not be number one, but I love the way they are built. In my opinion, this is a perfect unit. I cannot find any holes in their kit that I'm oh, they should have been better. There are definitely restrictions, which is, it can be a bit rough, but the way they are, it makes it it doesn't make the unit not fun to use. It's restrictions that you will find a way around them and you'll be fine. So let's get into it now. Let's start with Frieza, of course. Basic effects: attack and defense plus 250%, to keep your key sphere, and damage reduction plus 70%. Straight up, just 70% damage reduction. Great, love that. Guards for 5 turns, love that. Okay, many people, I've seen people on Twitter being oh, his defense is not, he's actually start of turn defense, his raw defense is not high enough. But when you've got guard and damage reduction, and when we get into his active skill as well, this guy will be fine. And keep in mind, he does build defense when getting attack. I'll get into that later. Now, the guard being great chance after 6 turns is not that bad. It's not that bad, because at that point you can, if you want, you can switch to Gogeta and it's fine. Now, a few restrictions here, right? When there are 4 or more extreme class allies, or when there is a movie boss or movie heroes category, you're getting this on their team, of course. You don't even need to make sure you have 4 extreme class allies. You just need movie hero or movie bosses, which you will have on their team, by the way. But you have to understand, like, this is not really a tough decision, because you can like use this in like Goku Black's super bosses team as well, just 4 extreme class characters. It's a very, I know it looks bad at the start, but when you think about it, it's not that bad. Having 4 or more extreme class characters maybe can be a bit rough, but it's fine. Plus, he doesn't get something crazy. He just does another super attack, and his super attack effects are not crazy. So I think many people would look at it and be, oh, this is like a restriction, but it's really not that bad. Now, this is insane in my opinion. Attack plus of 150% per attack received. When you do his active, which we will get on to, this is insane. But I love this design. They're literally saying to you, put him slot 1. And we need units like this, for sure. Especially extreme class teams. Now, whenever guard is activated, defense up to 100%. So he needs to be attacked 5 times. Guard is activated even if he dodges it. So if you have dodge on this unit, this will be up as well. When there are okay, Dokkan Wiki, hello. Okay, guys, just give me a moment. Okay, I think we're okay. What the fuck was that? Right, when 3 or more super class areas on the team, starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry, or starting from the 5th turn from the... So this is not even a restriction, by the way. Like, you can get it on 5th turn, so you can get it on his 3rd turn, that is, you get him. But if you can get this on the... You can get this effect, you can get this effect on his 2nd turn, if you have 3 or more super class areas. Or if you don't, you get it on his 3rd turn that he shows up, which is not bad at all, by the way, because Frieza is good up to his 5th turns from the character's entry. So this being 5th turn is not bad. Okay, like he has guard for those 5 turns, and he does something that I love, which is buff Gogeta. Now this is why I think this is perfectly designed unit, because it's an attack unit, but each side helps each other. And I freaking love that. Okay, that's such a cool mechanic that it actually feels like the unit is Frieza and Gogeta working together, which is not the same with like the 10th anniversary ones, where the first tag characters, that it didn't really, each unit felt like it was doing its own thing, and then the same with the GDC celebration. But this feels like it's one unit, you know. Even though they do different stuff, like Frieza is a defensive beast and Gogeta hits hard and does a lot of supers, they are helping each other, and I absolutely love that. The other unit that does this is the Tag Kale and Caulifla. They also help each other a lot, but yeah. Now, he on the 3rd or 5th turn, he double orb changes to Tag and Rainbow Orbs, which is huge for Gogeta, by the way. And then you can switch to Gogeta, which is great. Okay, something's going up with the Dokkan Wiki page. Just give me a moment, guys. Alright, we're back. Okay, I think we're okay. Let's get into the active skill. Now, the active skill can be activated with 4 or more extreme class allies on the team. This is pretty much the only restriction you can have with this unit. The active skill conditions for both sides of the unit. But it's not that bad, especially considering when you're building the team, you'll build the team around them. So you'll know, if you don't have 4 extreme class units, you can put Gogeta's active, and then you can build an extreme class team for Frieza's active, or you can mix them up and have both available, which is gonna be a bit harder to do, but that's also an option. I don't really mind these active skill conditions, honestly. And both active skills of this unit are some of the best in the game, Gogeta's might be the second best after Tech Vegetos, the 10th anniversary one. Now, this guy, when he does his active, he can do it turn 1, by the way, which is amazing for a turn 1 defensive unit. Key 24 and 400% defense, and it's a target mechanic. So literally you can place Frieza turn 1. You go to a short event, right? And this is what I love about this unit. Frieza is made for short events, Gogeta is made for long events, and they're both the same unit, so it's such a flexible unit. So let's say you go into a shorter event, you go in with an extreme class team with 4 extreme class on purpose. Turn 1, Frieza slot 3, active skill, and this guy will be getting 150% attack with every attack received. So he will hit so freaking hard, it's gonna be insane. Okay, you can literally melt bosses on the first 2 turns on this guy's team if you get the Frieza active twice. So that's it if you're doing like a shorter event, right? But if you're doing a longer event, you can do the Gogeta active. Now the super attack effects on Frieza are not great. It's just attack and attack lowering and defense lowering. He greatly raises attack on the 12th key, and then he greatly raises attack again on the 18th key, and raises attack 50% to all allies. Both 12 key and 18 key lower attack and defense. Not that great. Link skills, no big bad bosses, sucks. I think Frieza will struggle on this team to like link, because you don't really have movie bosses Frieza characters. So yeah, I think links will be a bit rough for this unit, I'm not gonna lie. Especially you're gonna be switching. Gogeta will probably be fine, but Frieza will be a bit lacking, especially with no big bad bosses. He's not gonna link well with like the Brolys and stuff. He's just gonna have Fierce Battle Legendary Power, which sucks. But yeah, that's the links are definitely a problem. Now categories I'm not even gonna go into it, they're insane. So let's get into Gogeta, right? Which is basically the long event unit, or that part of this unit, right? Passive skill. Obviously you can do the reversal exchange. Key plus 6 on target events plus 250%. Key will not be an issue with this unit at all, okay? Receives key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. Attacks effective against all types, has chance of evading enemies' attacks. Attacks effective against all types, whatever. I mean, this unit has a lot of crit anyway. We'll see later on, but yeah. High chance of evading enemies' attacks, a bit low in my opinion. It could have been great chance, and then this unit would have been insane. But it's fine. Especially because anyway bosses will probably be nullifying dodge, like difficult bosses like the Goku Black event nullify dodge, so it's fine. Now this is insane. It's just for once, but when you get Gogeta, I mean you can save this, by the way. You can save this and not switch to Gogeta until you're like low on health, and then do this and fully heal. Or you can do this. I mean, I don't know. This is just a great mechanic to have. Now, same restriction with Frieza. When 3 or more superclass allies, superclass this time, or movie heroes or movie bosses, which you're, like I said, you're gonna get this. Like you're gonna get this, especially on the team, or like on like a superclass team for Gogeta. You're getting this, okay? Damage reduction 40%. This could have been a bit higher. I feel like this and this could have been a tiny bit higher, but it's fine. Maybe they didn't want to release a new number 1 again. I don't know. People would cry if Super Saiyan for Gogeta is not at least in the top 3 or something. When attacking with 12, 20 or more key, attacking defense plus 200% crit chance of performing a critical hit, and when it's 24 key or active skill, another attack and defense attack 150% and performs a crit. You're gonna be getting this most of the time, let's be honest. For every key sphere obtained, chance of 5% chance of dodge, and attack 10%, and all allies defense 10% when attacking. So if you got this guy slot 1, especially if you get him after, if you switch to him after you get him with Frieza buffs, as I was saying, especially with Frieza buffing this guy with the rainbow changing and stuff, you will be getting this and the defense is gonna give to the whole team is insane when attacking. Yeah, this is a bit weird. I believe this is just for the turn. I don't think this is a double, the 2-turn support. This is just 1-turn support. I hope at least. So yeah. So let's say you go to turn 3, you get Gogeta. Like Frieza is untouchable turn 1 anyway. Well, not really untouchable, but he's fine defensively, right? Or even turn 5 you get Gogeta. You get the orb changing, you get at least 10 orbs or something, then this guy will be having pretty much 100% chance to dodge with the 50% in the basic effect and this, and then he will be giving like 100% defense on the rest of the allies on the turn. If you put him slot 1, like that's insane, okay? And you will be getting this. So this guy will be doing literally 1 additional super. Oh, why do I think this guy does a lot of supers? I swear I've seen this guy do like 6 supers on some showcase. He does this, he always gets this, right? Oh, it's probably from the Frieza. Oh my, wait, does Frieza's passive roll over? There's a chance Frieza's passive rolls also over, and that's why this guy can do, there's a turn that this guy can do like 7 attacks. Let me go into Frieza's passive again. If Dokkan Wiki stops being annoying today, Jesus. Yeah, you're probably getting this from Frieza's passive when you switch to Gogeta, no? Yeah, I don't know why I saw Gogeta do so many attacks, but it's fine. Anyway, let's get into his active skill. This is one of the best active skill turns in the game, by the way. Can be activated when there are 3 or more superclass allies on the team, fairly easy. Raises attack 540%, crazy. Temporarily, not for the whole thingy. Causes ultimate damage to defense plus 540% and changes key spheres to take key spheres 1 turn. Wow, okay. Like, you're gonna... How many orbs are there on the field? I think it's 23, so you're gonna be giving 230% defense on the rest of the rotation. And 230% attack on the... Or does he give an attack? No, he gets himself 230% attack. He will be guaranteed dodging. He will be good defensively even if a boss nullifies dodge because of the 540% defense. Like, yeah, this turn is one of the best in the game. Super attack effects are better than Frieza. Massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn and raises defense for 50% of all allies excluded for 1 turn on the 18 key, and on the 12 key he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Link set is basically a normal base Gogeta link set, no Super Saiyan. You've got Shocking Speed, Fuse Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Overend Flash, Kamehameha, First Battle, and Legendary Power, which is fine. But yeah, I think Links will be a bit iffy with this unit, especially the Frieza side, but yeah. And yeah, that's I think this unit will be one of the best in the game. I think the way I see it right now, they're probably number 3, or they're between 1 to 3. They're on the blue tack and the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks level, in my opinion. And yeah, like, I'm gonna name this video like a perfect unit, because I do believe that the way this unit is designed is pretty much perfect. They might not be hitting maybe as hard as other units, or maybe not defensively as good, but the whole like idea and design behind of the unit, I personally love it. This will be one of my favorite releases of the year for sure. I'm very excited to test them out. So the last thing I wanted to touch upon today was the coins being back for 32 days. We've got the whole like coin thingy problem they had. They brought back the red and the carnival coins back and on the shop, and then you can get the units that were on the banner during the GDC celebration are up again for like 32 days, which is it's a great way for Dokkan to fix things up. We would love some stones as well, but yeah. Another thing they did was make it more clear to players when in the passive of a character says when an attack is received, it's been changed to after the enemy launches an attack on the character. So, and then the second one is for every attack received, or every super attack after receiving a super attack, and then for every super attack received is for every super attack launched at the enemy. It's just a basic like quality of life update. And then lastly, this is huge, they are adding some characters that should have been on certain categories on the categories. So as long as you know characters get into the categories that they deserve to be, great. The specific categories that have been buffed are Space Dragon Warriors and Accelerated Battle, and that's great. Oh, I actually forgot to do Vegeta. Now, Vegeta, I haven't actually seen a lot of this guy, so let me quickly go over it. Movie heroes or gifted warriors, Key 3 130% attack and defense. Pretty standard for a banner unit. Basic effects: Key plus 3 attack and defense plus 150%. High chance of evading enemies' attacks. Changes key spheres physical to rainbow. So he's a rainbow orb changer. So this is basically just a buff to Gogeta. Great. I mean, perfect. He's the banner unit for that unit, so great. When the character is the first attacker at the start of turn, so when you load in the turn where this character is, so when you rotate him off and he comes back in the first attacker, he gets this. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. So he's a double or rainbow orb changer in slot 1. Or when you get him on slot 2 or 3, he has a high chance of randomly changing. So he has a high chance, not an actual chance. Okay, interesting. So the way I see this, you probably... Oh, that's confusing, because I'd be expecting... It's okay. I mean, he has the guaranteed rainbow orb changing. It's just the double rainbow orb change that's not gonna be guaranteed every time, but double orb changing, rainbow changing can be hurtful as well, especially if you have like a rotation where you get Gogeta, so you get Frieza support with the double rainbow changing, and this guy rainbow changes, and let's say you have Broly, Chilla, and Lambo, and then the whole field is rainbow orbs, and that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be very bad. So yeah, a bit iffy there. When attacking with 12 or more key attack and defense plus 100%, when attacking as the third attacker in the turn, so they want you to rotate him off. Attack plus 200%, launch an additional super attack. When there is another movie heroes or movie bosses category, okay. Damage reduction 30%, that's low. Attack and defense plus 150%. He gets a lot of stats for a banner unit. When all allies attacking in the same turn are movie heroes and movie bosses, attack and defense plus 150% chance of evading enemies' attack. So no support, right? No support. He does double rainbow orb change. Defensively, he does not look good, by the way. Like, just 30% chance to dodge and 30% damage reduction is not good. God damn it, Dokkan Wiki. I don't know what's wrong with it today. Usually it's not like this. I don't know what's up with it today. Super attack effect greatly raises defense, so he stacks. Actually, don't trust Dokkan Wiki. I need to check if this loaded incorrectly. Oh my god, what's happening today, bro? Yeah, he greatly raises defense. That's huge. That's good. He's not great defensively, but at least he stacks for like long events. So nice. Link set, Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Circuit Speed, Prepare for Battle Phase. So he has Prepare for Battle Phase Battle, and I believe Shocking... No, I don't think Gogeta has Shocking Speed, and Saiyan Warrior Race maybe with Gogeta. So yeah. Yeah, banner unit is alright, not anything crazy, but yeah. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. We got the data download. I'm sure you'll go and see Truth's showcase and stuff. I will be doing that as well. If you stayed and listened to me ramble for so long, thank you very much, and thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.